Saturday Showdown, Shomek versus Chabi.
And I mean, it's not necessarily a strong pick. I like the Azir in terms of what it can do for you.
He's back again, Wolf.
He's back. Whereas the Ornn is pretty straightforward. You press R, you go in for the follow-up knock-up there. You can assassinate the backline. As Doran feels comfortable to maybe try this Kayle again, it did not work out against T1, and I think the Gnar, a much safer pick here. The range advantage is going to have into Poppy. To use his hyper procs to lane well is much more reasonable.
Absolutely agree. We'll see if that Kha'Zix Yuumi gets some priority as well once again. Here we go, onto the Rift for game number 1. For lane opponents, we'll have a great time. Just taking a look at some of the runes here.
Yeah, Aftershock Sejuani, nothing too shocking here across the board. Aphelios on that win streak. We knew it was very likely to be seen today. Pays, you know, if they end up taking this, will be the 9th win in a row. And I mean, yeah, he does, of course, have to burn his teleport, but Chovy will do the same, and he's farming exactly the way he wants to. There's Doran, all eyes on him because he has had a rough start to the season in the early game. Chovy.
All right, Sylvie in here, and he's actually going to flash away from that one. Yeah, now a little rotation down from Gen G. They're getting in position to pressure the bottom side of the map. Peanut in Sylvie's jungle, Sylvie dashing forward, and Jovi's just standing here. He's not even looking to dive. He's just saying, okay, I'm level 6 and I have my stun. So to survive. As meanwhile, down on the bottom side, Peas is getting in their face.
Red-White, the first time here in this game, and he is going to try to get some value out of it. The Campfire will sustain a lot of that back, though. Back here doesn't actually push the issue and will not be able to pick up a play counter-wise here. Pei's going to lose very little here overall with the extra time he had in the bottom side of the map. They got vision control around the Drake, but didn't actually do anything with it. Then Quad got back control of mid.
Uh-oh. Quad's in trouble here. He's got a Kha'Zix on top of him, sweeps him under the turret. As Peanut going to save his flash to try to flash out, as he did not flash underneath. And now Chovy in a bit of trouble is going to land. That Incinerate is on the run, but Sylvie is continuing to try to get on top, but will not be able to. Chovy does get away. And now we have Sylvie and a teleport coming into the bottom lane. Pays ends to light in a ton of trouble here as he is going to try to flash away, but to no avail. This should be a double kill over to the side of Nongshim.
With the Vital.
The light, yep, he's just dead. And Vital picks up the kill.
Maybe trying to make a cross map happen here onto Doran. He does not have Mega Gnar.
No one is bottom lane right now. Peanut is waiting in the lane. As meanwhile, Doran is just dying in the top side. He was trying to respect it and failed at that as the ult comes in. Vital in a lot of trouble, but the Melio not even able to help him out here. Peter did his best. Unfortunately, a bit far away from the heal cooldown, so Pays at least able to set up this kill in mid.
Here. They will, of course, charge in and get that turret, and this is just all Pays here. Great ultimate here after the Calibrum connects, and the snipe comes through. You see simultaneously, turret goes down by Chovy and Peanut on the bottom side of the map.
I think they really have to respect what Pays can do, especially with the Yuumi on his back.
Chovy has flash ult.
Let's see how this is going to go. Dindin is going to face check this one immediately down to basically no health. As now Peanut should be able to pick this one up. There it is. The Q comes in. Doran, meanwhile, getting ganked in the bottom side. 2v1. He loses Mega Gnar, but Quad has to flash out of this one. Doran trying to get this hyper proc, but the freeze comes in. And Quad will be able to survive.
He's here, though.
Okay,
no flash.
Sylvie, yeah, he'll be able to slow him down, you'd imagine. He does have a Yuumi on his back, though, and there's no teleport here. Or rather, turret here, as a ward is here, and down will go Quad as he's just trying to TP.
Teleport being down for the Azir means a lot of map control lost. Chovy's going to get another turret topside. Dundun TPing to try to catch Pays. Don't know about this one.
Oh, they do have them roaming down the river, but it is so far away, and now Pays and Doran just turn onto the two tanks. They're not tanky enough just yet, as the hyper procs come in, and Dundun is dead. You see that Vital and Peter were desperately trying to make their way down, but the timing did not match up, and Nongshim a couple of critical mistakes. Gen G are rolling over them now. Yeah, I mean, as you said, Wolf, I think we're just kind of waiting for the next Drake to pop here. It's 40 seconds, and Gen G have total mid control, whereas Nongshim, they have to get something done. As the campfire, the long-range Jinx rockets just not really doing good damage here as the Gale Force in and Vital nearly loses his life already.
She can't be playing like this. Nongsum have to be punishing.
Wolf.
They have to be punishing plays like that. I mean, they've got an Azir who has Emperor's Divine. They've got a Sejuani. He can't be Gale Forcing into 5 people and almost killing the AD carry. Trade for Baron, but only 2 members on this. They'll try for the steal.
Not gonna get it, so they do read that. Let's see if Pace can stop this once again. Gale Force is down, so there is an opportunity, but so is the Crown, okay? Ult's gonna go in as now the Poppy trying to get out, but your Jinx is already dead! As down goes Vital, and now Doran's got this massive angle up against the wall, and there's just no way for Nongshin to win from here. They don't have enough damage, they lost their hyper carry, Quad can't do enough, and Dundun is on the run.
Yeah, he is definitely going to go down here, albeit fairly slowly. He's taken down, and the Baron still ripe for the taking here for Gen G.
Just, you know, pressing Q on the turret. Down it goes. They still have Baron. They've got Peanut to push in through mid. It's a 4,500 Baron power play as they're trying to throw something at Gen G, but nothing will be thrown. Dundun going to get caught in the front, and Pace is just licking his lips. He's looking for a meal here on top of the Nexus, and Nongshin just say, well, we're not going to give you that. It is too late at this point for us to make a big difference, and we are not really even going to challenge you at this point, as Chovy will look for it at the end, forces out the Melio ult, doesn't quite matter. Doran just going to knock Sylvie into the turret as Quad finally going to get in there. Too little, too late. Down will go the Nexus when Gen G decide they would like the game to end, and there it will. Victory.
And we have all 3 of these 80 carries in the LCK, all playing in this league. It's wild, but look at the difference here, almost quintupling.
And Storin pretty comfortable on the Jax, as we have seen it a lot. Morgana, considered here, it's very good into Rakan. It is another one of these enchanters that we very rarely see. You can put a Black Shield onto the Aphelios, and it's not quite a Wild Growth and Lulu combination, but
I think
at least you get the job done, question mark?
Pretty good into Rakan engage, so that is Zero was talking about is going to come through here for Chovy because it's just so good at both laning into the Ahri, but also just, it has strong mid-game fight, it has strong late-game fight, it has further peel.
Absolutely punish if the game goes similarly to game number 1. So let's hop into the rift for game number 2.
Jason also concurs in my headset. Just, you know, heat it up a little bit. Sometimes you're in the mood to get it when it's a little raw, like it's not that cooked yet. It's really, really spicy. But I usually kind of cook it pretty thoroughly. It has been a while since we've seen Morgana. Carrier played it 2022 spring. That charm was pretty cheeky. Doran?
Yeah, getting Cassanta'd right now.
He's getting
even
super
gonna get knocked
Cassanta'd.
up. There's a very large wave there, though. So then low on mana as well. Just going to ignore it.
You know, it's kind of one of those topics of the elephant in the room we have to talk about, but Sylvie?
Hello. He's not going to get the big wolf, and the Q is blocked by Sylvie, who throws up a Pengu, and, well, yeah. Didn't I feel like more than any of their top laner actually struggles to CS under turret, as Quad is
Perfect angle.
Just dead?
That was such a great angle from Chovy there, pushing him right towards where Peanut is waiting to hit the Q.
Get some damage in, but Black Shield pretty good. Against Rakan, very easy to use. You see him coming right at you. You throw it on. And he is alone for now. Chovy getting first roam from mid, obviously getting that first kill, feeling pretty good about himself. Sylvie, though, is going to go in, immediately gets ulted as now. Bit of a spinny there as the flash comes in from Quad, and they will get over the wall. Peanut in a lot of trouble here. Down he goes, and now Chovy is going to be able to pick up that objective and trade a kill onto Quad. As Delight making his way into the river, that should be a kill onto Doran as well as the Eye.
On top of that, all of that cake. And Chovy once again pushing with Emperor's Divide right to the waiting arms of his teammate, just like he did in that mid game.
He's like, I can't hit the Eye because I'm a senior.
Yeah.
And
전력률 아무나 먹어줘.
he's like, somebody take the Eye, it doesn't matter. I'm just going mid.
This attempt is, we'll have to hold our thought on it, is Binding.
Binding here, this is going to last quite a while. Delight doesn't really have a good angle, but he is going to get over. Page just going to cleanse that immediately. Can he survive? Yes, he can. Okay, the Binding is going to land, and they just decided they didn't want to kill him. I mean, there was a way to get in there and actually take him down, especially after the binding, but they had already disengaged.
This is going to be further gold into this Jax's pocket.
Stun came in, the all-out is there. Doran is taking a bunch of turret shots, but it does not matter. Because Peanut is right on top of that. They have the damage. Yeah, seems like Peanut wants to write in that death note once again. Din Din in a lot of trouble. This turret, they can just poke it down. The all-out, it's available as he might be able to angle it here over this wall. That's pretty decent, but he doesn't have the damage to take down Doran. As, okay, Quad does though, as a big rotation comes in from the side of Nongshim. Flash charm is good, but Doran is still going to survive, so it amounts to basically nothing.
Yeah.
Doran doesn't have to flash away. A big rotation down, but Nongshim are not able to capitalize.
Now Nongshim will be able to get this dragon at least here, their second of the game. TP from Chovy.
Yeah, they're gonna attempt it as we do have Peter going down. Uses his stopwatch, but the ult is lackluster. Quad can't get in. He doesn't have flash. He doesn't have spirit rush. He is a sitting duck, or in this case, a fox. As okay, the Everfrost is going to keep him alive for just a moment, but he is DED.
Yeah, that's how you spell those, and that's a bit of a throwback for you and I.
Oh, I use that all the time in challengers.
Yeah.
It's down for it. As okay, Peanut in a little bit of trouble here though, but they are just going to burst down Sylvie. Down he goes. Quad has to go into his stopwatch. As yes, they take down the Rift Herald, but Genji don't seem to care. Dindin taking a ton of damage, will be able to flash to the Mega Cone and gets away. Thankfully, that was there to save his life. It's now Peter.
Sitting duck slash fox. Next to the plays we see on the Rift Herald, you could just see that it's doomed. Like, when you can actually just dictate as the Rakan, as we did see Delight do here. Just give me one bite, like, Honeycon. Nongshim here, just no way to get through this choke point in time.
Yeah, well, they're trying to start something after the Baron comes in. Delight is going to miss everything, doesn't seem to care. As now Sylvie does get into that backline, will take out the Rakan, but Sylvie himself is in a lot of trouble, and now Doran gets into that backline, stunts down 3 people. Peanut now providing a front line, another Counter-Strike available, but where is the follow-up? Jovi and Paige trying to get in here, as it looks like Nongshim should be able to get out alive, mostly.
It's too much damage, they're too far behind.
I wonder if they're in the brush. I've seen this Jonah Strong play before, as Zindin gonna pull him way too far away from the team, and he's getting away for now. As Quad comes in, he's looking for that kill, and he will be able to pick it up. Actually, they give 850 gold over to Vital, who is now 2-0. Yeah, Genji are like, well, we'll just wait for the Baron, that's fine. 2 seconds on that, and they're gonna head up to that objective now. As Delight, he's having a bit of a happy game, you know? We can tell in his comms and also in his plays that he is just doing that. And Nongshim say, well, we can't stop them at the Baron,
TP them
so we'll just give it away and take a Chemtech trade.
I mean, they're going to lose an inhibitor as well, because not only did they say we're going to trade this for Baron, but they just left their base wide open. Nobody stayed to manage waves or defend, and Doran's just like, did they all 5-man for the Drake? When you trade Drake for Baron, you have the numbers advantage on the map, because 2 could do Drake, sometimes even 1 while you're trading for Baron, and then you defend your base and you pick up some gold. They just kind of win in this 5. And this, again, the lack of experience for the squad really showing through here.
All right, well, in goes Doran. Once again, he is quite tanky, and the follow-up comes in immediately. A giant wallet descends from the sky on top of Nongshim, as this turret will go down as well. This inhibitor yet to follow, as Vital is desperate. He is trying, but now he is dead. And that is going to be the end of him. The knockup comes in onto the Cassante. I swear there was a Cassante there just a second ago. I don't know where I misplaced that.
He's just stopping these TPs, man. It's illegal to teleport near Delight. He has had a fantastic game on this Rakan, and this is the end of it.
Yeah, Nongshim, a nice try, especially in game number 1. Gotta give them credit, but Genji will exert their dominance over Nongshim here in this series tonight. A 2-0, and a very clean one at that, especially here at the end of game 2. Post-game, this time it's Chovy who has the big damage bar.
Yeah, I think we'll probably see a bit of a split vote between Chovy and Delight.
I think Doran will get some votes.
Yeah, I think a lot of the observing does lead me to believe the Korean casters gave Doran a lot of credit here, and I think a lot of credit deserved considering.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Jisun for the POG Interview translation. Today, here we are joined by Pace and Chubi on the side of Genji, who is still on the top of the LCK. Congratulations. 4-0, a perfect run so far. How do you feel, Pace? Today, I think we had a bit of an easy game, and we are on top of the LCK, so possession feels amazing. So early on in the regular split, having a really good momentum matters a lot, and it feels amazing because we were having a huge success up against the stronger teams of the LCK and having a winning streak. Hayes, you got POG on affiliates today, and whenever you get to play that champion, you are undefeated, and you always win POG. Are we ready to say that you are the best affiliates player in the LCK? Not really. I don't think I'm the best affiliates, but if I work harder, I will be able to become the best affiliates player. I think I'm second. Who do you think is the best then? I don't know. I have no idea. I guess Pace is keeping his humble state of mind, but you are able to pull off some of the crazy, proficiency play in game number 1. So let's take a look at this replay. Like, could you break down the combo? Q. And then you Q, and then you auto because you have the green gun, and then like you change your weapon with W, and then you Q again, and then you ult with the green gun, which means you can add another auto in a long range. So I was able to kind of pull that off in that replay. What was that again? Q and W, Q auto, ult? I mean, that's so hard for us, but we will make sure to watch that replay again and again in order to become a perfect affiliates player. Chubi, what do you think about that replay? While that was happening, I was just hitting the bot lane turret. I just wanted to get it faster. And then, like 3 seconds before he got the kill, actually, he was keep making a call like, I got Jinx. And then 3 seconds later, he actually got the kill. So I was like, yeah, that's awesome. That's cool. So Pace, I guess you saw that coming. And then after that play, you also said, I think I can solo carry this game. And Score also mentioned that you have been working extra hard this stage, playing extra games and solo queues. Yeah, I did, but it's not like crazy amount of games, everyone can work this much of a work, I just wanted to make sure that I can play better by playing more games. So I think my form has become slightly better. And this summer, I mean, you have been getting pentakills, you have been pulling off great plays. So is there any goal you have in mind? Becoming the first team AD carry, LCK All-Pro first team. And Chubi, watching Pace become better and better every day, does that remind you of yourself in the past? No, my growth was really slow, unlike him, but Pace, he's great. He's speeding. So you're happy, right? I wish I were like him when I was younger. And Chubi, we saw Morgana in game 2, picked by Dongsin Rat Force. So looking at the bot lane matchup, we don't really have a lot of information about Morgana support. I guess we were like, maybe that's a tool to kind of peel off the Vi Qs and, maybe protecting his AD carry. So I was pretty sure our bottom duo will do a great job in the laning phase, and we wanted to make sure that keep our Vi ult until, you know, they use their black shield. So I just wanted to rather do a lot of poke first before engaging with the Vi ult, because that black shield can become a huge counter. And Chovy, Azir was brought back with the 13.11 patch. How do you rate this champion right now? Pretty good, you know. I think it's one of the good picks in the mid lane. You can even blind pick it right now. And also it's a great counter pick as well. So right now I can say Azir is pretty high on the tier list. And Chovy, a lot of fans are really impressed that you have been speaking a lot more than before. Do you also think the same way? Did you become a lot more talkative? No, not really. I just like say one stuff and then it's on broadcast every time somehow. Is that because Chovy always make a very impactful comment? Yeah, I think so. Is Chovy vocal in game? Like in real life or in game? Like in screams, you know, in practice, and also during LCK matches. Yeah, I think he does make a really important calls and comments, so I think it's really good. Chovy, Genji is on a 4-match winning streak. How far do you want to go with the winning streak? Our goal is always winning it all, you know? Going for a flawless regular season. What about your pace? What's your number? 18. 18 match winning streak, which is a perfect regular season. Then next up is DRX. Is it gonna be a 5-match winning streak for you guys? Right now, our momentum is unstoppable, so 5-0 is a doable goal for us, and I wanna keep our sole position on the top of the LCK. Same, you know, and also not only me but also the entire team are working so hard. They're doing a great job, so getting another win is not a big problem for us. This will be the end of the interview from Chovy Pace, and back to the space. Thank you.